Action. Hey, the desk from a new angle. We are here. The results from the week 5 last week happened. Who's upset about the Chiefs loss last night?
Oh, so upset. It broke my heart.
So we'll get right into it. Got some new stats or new things to share this week that we've never done before. We'll make this a quick video possible. So we're going to go through, if you all have seen the league chat, the recap is in there. We'll read through that real quickly because I want to add something a little to that. Again, this is Yahoo's kind of thing. It keeps saying every week 5 was absolute chaos in the best way. ATL supplied more than oil, which is Roy's new name. ATL supplied more than oil, ran wild with 508.3 points, fueled by the monster 126 from Atlanta's against defense and CJ Stroud, who racked up 75 points. The biggest no-show, James Cook III, disappeared with 21.9 points for Donnie's Chiefs. Trusting running back managers this week were counting on him. Meanwhile, IR squad left Matt Jones on the bench. The casual dropped 82 points. I was pretty ticked off about that. But who plays Matt Jones with no wide receivers when he's not the starter? Me, this guy. I didn't do that.
Oh.
I didn't do
Sucks.
it. Biggest letdowns. Donnie's Chiefs, 21 points for James Cook. Slippery Dummy, 9.2 points from Jacoby Myers. 19.5 points for Donnie's Chiefs with Alvin Kamara. And Diddy's oil supplier, Drake May, only had 43 points. And Robbie Love Shear, Kyler Murray only had 51 points.
Yeah, he did.
That's not good.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, top performers of the week. Dak Prescott, 98 points. Robbie Love Shear with Baker Mayfield, 88 points. I Like Honey Buns, 87 points from Sam Darnold. 78 points from Tua Valua for I Like Honey Buns. And Donnie's Chiefs, Matt Stafford had 76 points. Forgotten players, Matt Jones, as we already mentioned. Browning for the quarterback for the Donnie's Chiefs team at 82 points. However, they just got a trade to send Joe Flacco down there, so I'm not sure who's playing next week. Justin Fields had 81 points, so if I would have played the guy I put on the bench and Justin Fields, it'd been a lot easier win for me, but that's okay. ATL supplied more than oil. CJ's.
I had Justin Fields last year. I think. It may have been a different player, but I think I had Justin Fields. And he did not do me too good. So I'm pretty upset that he got.
Put this up close.
I'm pretty upset.
You still putting it back up. So
upset.
You know that he started the season out as a starting quarterback. Well, then Russell Wilson became healthy, and then they benched him, and he didn't play the rest of the season.
Last year?
Yes.
Whatever. I wasn't a fan last year.
Okay.
So I think he got dropped. If I had him, if that's the player I'm thinking of, it may not have been him.
It could have been him.
If it wasn't him, I apologize.
Spencer Rattler was also on my bench, so I had 2 players on my bench that gave me 70 plus points. I think I may have had 3 quarterbacks on the bench. 3 of my quarterbacks are saying forgotten players. That's crazy. I'm getting rid of one of those guys, clearly. So if you feel free to pick them up on the waiver wire if you like them. Most points this week, ATL supplied more than oil. Team Waller, second with 475 points. Riley Love Shear, 462 points.
And I still lost.
And you still lost. Wow. That's crazy. Closest matchup. Last night, before the debacle from Kansas City Chiefs, I was winning by 1 point. And then they threw the ball to Travis Kelce, so they gave me the secure victory. However, this morning, if you look on the stats, and you look on the very first page for Yahoo Fantasy Football, stat corrections. For teams rostering Tennessee or Arizona defense, we have made a scoring adjustment for the play, resulting in an interception, fumble, and recovery for a touchdown. Tennessee's defense will be credited with a touchdown. Arizona defense will be charged with 16 points allowed instead of 22. Lockett is credited with an offensive touchdown. And that is the stat correction for that one. There also was another stat correction I noticed on my team. Spencer Ratliff, or whatever his name is, come on, team, had a stat correction. Rattler had a stat correction. I don't know what it was, but it made it this morning as well. It went, come on. Me and Diddy Oil Supplier both had stat corrections come up. He lost 2 points in game one player, so that makes no sense why they did that. And then I actually gained a point. ATL Supply More Than Oil also had a stat correction on the 7th. I guess that was this morning. He had Arizona's defense at that point they talked about there. He had Arizona's defense. So those are stat corrections. So be mindful of the stat corrections going forward. We'll go into the league standings real quick. As it stands, if the playoffs were in today, you know who. Let's go through the matchups. Who won? Who lost? I'm sorry. I won. I beat Diddy Oil Supplier. ATL Supply More Than Oil beat Chiefs Texans. Slippery Dummy knocks off Donnie's Chiefs. Slippery Dummy knocks off Donnie's Chiefs.
Did I vote for him too?
I think you don't remember. I don't remember what you did. I don't remember. Go back and watch the videos. That's crazy. I Like Honey Buns took down Royal Shocker. Ooh, she's not here. And Riley Loves Cheer lost to Team Wall in a very close game. But if the playoffs would start today, the top 4 teams would be ATL Supply More Than Oil, Team Waller, the IR Squad, and Royal Shocker. Royal Shocker is still in the playoffs currently. On the outside looking in, let's chew that on up, huh? On the outside looking in would be I Like Honey Buns at 3-2, tied with Diddy Oil Supplier, and that's it. So they're on the outside looking in currently, trying to get into that last 4th playoff spot.
Mine.
Were you? Mm-hmm. You're in 9th place.
That's not too bad. It could be 10.
It could be 10. In 10th place, a part of the Owens team.
The O didn't go.
The O did not go.
The O didn't go. The O didn't go. The O didn't go.
Texans is having a bad start to this season. He is 0-5. I don't recall what the record was last year with Team Waller, who ended up making the playoffs and got to the finals. Did he start 0-5? I don't recall. 0-5 is going to be difficult to make the playoffs. It's not over for him. We'll go over that in just a little bit. As a matter of fact, let's go over to, let's see if it gives me the standings projections. Current projections for Yahoo. Yahoo says 10th place will be Slippery Dummy.
They don't know that.
9th place, Riley Shear. 8th place, I Like Honey Bun. 7th place, Chiefs Texans. This season get all the way to 7th place from last place.
Slippery Dummy has won 3 games.
2 games. This is a projection. He's going to win 3. Donnie's Chiefs, 6th place. Royal Shocker is projected to be on the outside looking in with Diddy Oil Supplier, ATL Supply More Than Oil, and then the IR Squad 2nd, and then Team Waller 1st. That is projections from Yahoo. You know how that goes.
Can we talk about the name change?
If we can go to the name change now. So it does say ATL Supply More Than Oil. And then you can see this here. I'm going to try to see if I can blow this up for you so you can see it all the way. I know you'll have to see the little meme there you got on the side there. Let me just blow that up for you so you can see it. I know what it says already. Freak off is what it says. Like Diddy Oil Supplier, ATL Supply More Than Oil. Freak off. Okay? That's what he's saying. Do you like that one? Is that I personally don't like that one. That one wasn't very creative. I mean, I know you're playing on people's team's name, but could have come up with something better than that one.
I agree. It wasn't that creative.
It could have said something like, being this ATL, and they had, and you don't know anything about this, but they had Freaknik, maybe. But I don't know. I just think he could come up with something a little better than that, personally.
Me too. It was basic. I've seen better. Try again next week.
Okay. All right. Let's go into where we were left off here. That's crazy. That is insane.
What?
I just noticed. Usually we don't do this on the desk, but I just noticed that Donnie's Chiefs made a move 5 minutes ago. Donnie's Chiefs made a move 5 minutes ago at 7:30. It is now 7:36. He made a move and added Shedeur Sanders to his roster. Now, is there news that Shedeur is going to start next week or something? I know they just picked up a quarterback. They just traded a quarterback away. Let me take a gander.
He's not good at picking
let's
up.
back up. Let's back up. And we just mentioned how Browning just had 82 points in the game. And now he just dropped Browning and picked up Shedeur Sanders. And Shedeur Sanders has took 0 snaps this season. It says, following the break, let's see, it says bumped up to quarterback 2 on the depth chart. Following the Browns trade of Joe Flacco to the Bengals on Tuesday, Sanders will be Cleveland's quarterback 2 behind Daniel Gabriel.
You mind elaborating what that means?
Meaning that he moved from the 3rd string to the 2nd string.
So still not a starter.
Still not a starter.
So he's still warming the bench.
Now, you drafted him.
I did?
You remember you drafted him? Deion's son, Shedeur?
He's got 0 points in the last 5 weeks. That was not a good pickup. And even I know that. Not even just 0 points. 0.00. Ain't got nothing.
Projection is to have zeros worth of the season too. I don't know what that move was about.
He just wanted to fill his roster.
He feels like I don't know. I can't answer anything about that. We're gonna move on.
Why did he drop Jacob Browning? Is that guy
clearly he doesn't like Browning, and he feels Browning's gonna lose his job to Flacco, I'm assuming. But he could have just picked up Flacco if that was the case.
Because Flacco was free. He was out.
He's a free agent. Yes, he is.
I don't think he thought it through. Maybe he didn't mean to tap it.
Well, it was 5 minutes ago. We'll find out after the video airs and we hear about it when he calls me. He tells me that I made fun of him on his video. All right, we got to move on. We got a lot to cover up here still. We'll go over to my playbook. So my playbook, I noticed that it gave me some different things that I never had before. So I'm going to read through. I messed up. I should have clicked on that. Bear with me. It's loading. Okay. So we talked about the high scores. Gave some awards away. ATL Supply More Than Oil led the league this week with an impressive 508 points. Bottom of the pile. It wasn't the finest week for Donnie's Chiefs, who was left in the dust with a lowly 350 points. Bragging rights. ATL Supply More Than Oil blew out Chiefs Texans by 131.27 points. Bad beat. A touchdown could have made all the difference as Diddy Oil Supplier lost to the IR squad by an what is this word?
Agonizing.
I can't even see it. Agonizing 4.16 points. Oh, so sad. Lucky break. Slippery Dummy finished 3 lucky breaks, finished 3-6 in all play this week, but still comes away with the win. So all play is basically saying if that team played all the other teams, it would have finished 3-6. But he got a victory against one of those teams. Not so lucky, Robbie Loves Cheer must have broken several mirrors this week. An all-play record of 7-2 wasn't enough to get the job done as they went down fighting to Team Waller. You would have beat 7 teams if he wasn't facing Waller.
I said it before, I'll say it again. I do not like Team Waller. It's nothing personal. It's just extremely personal.
Okay. Sharpshooters, take a bow. ATL Supply More Than Oil You lead the league this week with 97.8% accurate scoring. So you did pretty good there. Waiver wire gems. Tip your cap to Team Waller. They scooped up Indianapolis Colts from the waiver wire this week, who helped them secure their all-important win. Okay. Again, all play had, of course, with knowing that ATL Supply More Than Oil had the most points scored. He'd have beat all the teams. Dynasty Chiefs would have not have won against any team this week. If he faced any other team, he would not have won. So he had a 0% chance of winning.
My grandfather like
I'm just telling you what it says. So the actual standings, again, we went over that. ATL was in first place. I'm in second place. Royal Shockers third place. Team Waller and Royal Shocker, Team Waller, I Like Honey Buns, and Diddy Oil Supply all are tied with 3-2 records. The power rankings. Did it change? It did. On the bottom, Riley Love Shear, followed by Donnie's Chiefs, Chiefs Texans, Slippery Dummy, I Like Honey Buns, Royal Shocker, Team Waller, the IR Squad, ATL Supply More Than Oil, and Diddy Oil Supplier. That is a power rankings. I want to check one other thing. I'm going to do this first. To date, I know people don't like to do this. I'm going to do it anyway. To date, top scorer Royal Shocker is setting the pace for the rest of the league with an impressive 2,429 points. Pretty good.
in total?
Yeah. Bottom of the pile. It is a shame that there's no participation ribbon in this league, as Slippery Dummy is popping up the standings with an embarrassing 1,622 points. But they do have some wins.
Wait, I'm confused. If they have the lowest amount of points, then why are they not ranked as the bottom?
I don't know if they're going on projections, what they're going to do the rest of the season, or they just haven't scored.
I mean, they're like...
On this one here?
Yeah. No. On the other one, where like on the league where everyone can see. How come Chiefs Texans is at the bottom if they're the lowest amount of points?
Chiefs Texans is 0-5.
So it goes based off of the like win-loss time?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
They won 2 games and he's won 0. Now they expect him to get better, but we're going to move on. Bragging rights. What everyone else. I don't know who's calling me.
They can wait.
We're gonna have to wait. I hope it's not your mother. Whatever else happens, ATL Supply More Than Oil will always have week 3 when they got the biggest win of the season so far, dominating Slippery Dummy by 214 points. We already knew that. Lightning in the bottle. Everything went right for Royal Shocker in week 3 when they lit up the league with a mighty 601 points, the highest score of the season so far. We can't look away. Sometimes life comes at you fast. Other times it plays out over a few days, and your friends have time to taunt you and text and text with gifts. It was the latter for Slippery Dummy on week 2 when they clocked in with the lowest score of the season at merely 234 points. People played me that week. That was a good thing. Somebody grabbed the fire extinguisher because ATL Supply More Than Oil is on fire right now with his last 3 matchups. Lucky run. IR squad is 4-1 so far this season with winning 80% of their matchups, but only has a 53% win rate in all play standings. Sharpshooter. IR squad is a fantasy savant in the making with a league-leading start accuracy score of 88% this season by keeping an eye on Royal Shocker, who is next in line with 87%. So we kind of keeping our rosters good each week. So had we faced everybody as it is, Team Waller would be 34-11. On the bottom of that list, Slippery Dummy would have only won 6 games. Okay? All right. So we're going to go to one last little stat here with the my playbook stat. I want to go over possibilities of making the playoffs, like we always do. Chiefs Texans at 0-5 has less than 1% chance of making the playoffs.
Less than
Owen team.
The O didn't go.
Riley LaShear at 9th place has 2% chance of making the playoffs. Donnie's Chiefs, 5% chance of making the playoffs. After that move we made today, I think that should drop. Slippery Dummy has a 6% chance of making the playoffs. I Like Honey Buns, 48% chance of making the playoffs. Royal Shocker, 51% chance of making the playoffs. Team Waller, 60% chance of making the playoffs. Diddy's Oil Supplier, 64%. The IR Squad, 74%. Last week I was on the outside looking in, now I'm up to 74%. See what a win does for you? ATL Supply More Than Oil, 91% chance of making the playoffs.
With that name?
Okay. All right. So we're going to go to this week's matchups. Get back over here. Okay. So we'll start off with myself, the IR Squad, going up against Donnie's Chiefs. If he plays Shedeur Sanders this week, I think I got a good chance of winning. Unless he knows something I don't know. And I'm going to go a little harder on it because he called me yesterday and said he has to beat the Hazes. He beat my daughter and my wife. Did he beat you?
I don't remember. I don't think he played me yet, did he?
I think he did. Let's go back to the schedule real quickly here and let's find out. He beat Royal Shockers week 1. He beat Riley Shear week 2. And he's lost the last 3 games.
So basically, his goal is to beat the Hazes.
That's what he said.
And my goal is to make sure Team Waller doesn't win.
Okay.
Or just doesn't get the money.
Doesn't get the money.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my goal.
So, okay. So, Donnie's Chiefs, again, I'm going a little bit harder because he called me and told me he wanted to beat me this week. We're facing each other this week.
He did. I was there.
I beat him in the other league. And I beat him. I'm going to beat him this week in this league. So, he already beat you once. But he does play you and your mother again week 10 and week 11. And then he faces me on week 15. So, yes.
What does this asterisk mean right here?
That's rivalry weeks, is there?
Oh. What makes that a rivalry?
It's just a week that Yahoo decided to be a rivalry week. Rivalry week. I can't pronounce it right now. Sorry.
And is that the same for everyone? Or
yes.
Is it, okay.
Yes. Week 10.
They say so.
Yeah. So we go back to the matchups again. I'm so sorry. We have Diddy Oil Supply versus ATL Supply More Than Oil. I'm going to make a prediction. You going to make a prediction on my game with your grandfather?
Sure, I'll make a prediction for everyone.
Okay, so go ahead with mine first.
I think that my father's going to win.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's not looking too good for you, Grandpa.
Okay.
I'll just put it that way.
All right. Diddy Oil Supplies versus ATL Supply More Than Oil.
Roy.
Based on the name, I'm going to go with Diddy Oil Supplier. I didn't like the name.
Oh, based on the name?
I'm just saying.
ATL.
I don't care either way, but
I don't care either.
They both can tie. All I care. Chiefs Texans versus Team Waller.
No, because
0-5 versus 3-2.
See, the problem is that I don't like Team Waller, okay? But I don't want Chiefs Texans to not be part of the Owens family because then I can't go Owens. So you see, I'm really puzzled here, okay? Because I'm gonna skip that one.
Okay. I like Tie. I Like Honey Buns versus Riley LaShear.
Riley LaShear.
Okay. Royal Shocker versus Slippery Dummy.
It's a dogfight.
I'm sure she wants
Royal Shocker.
Royal Shocker. Okay. That is that. I can't remember. I don't have my phone with me. I think the match of the week is my game versus no. I don't remember who the game of the week is. If I look at the standings, I think it should be Dirty Oil Supply versus ATL Supply More Than Oil. It's based on the standings. Let me see if I can get over to the league pick'em, pro pick'em, football pro pick'em. All right, I'm sick of this. I'm in 4th place.
How many people are there?
It's only 5. Royal Shocker has got 41 victories. Fire Pit Fumble, and she missed the first week. Fire Pit Fumble got 46. The Champ is back 47. Team Waller 53, and ATL 55.
Wait, why am I not on there?
You ain't done the pick'ems.
I did do the pick'ems.
No, you did not.
I've done half of 2 weeks.
Did you get into the league? It's clearly not in the league. You didn't join the group.
I don't know. But you mean to tell me the pick'ems queen isn't at the top? She's at the very, very bottom?
Because she started later. What's your email? I'm trying to
.rlh at gmail.com. Yeah, you know the rest.
Let's see if it lets you do it this time. I'll send you another invitation. All right, so that's that. I'm kind of over that little bull. I'm not winning in that, so kind of over it. Over it.
Petty. Has anyone ever told you you're a sore loser?
Just a little bit. What I did not do. Also, I didn't read the recap titles. ATL supplied more than oil crushed Chiefs Texans in a tale of 2 grades. See if there's any more. The IR squad takes the win while Diddy Oil Supplier takes a nap. Huh?
What's up with the emojis?
That's a doctor's coat, a doctor's equipment, and crutches.
What's the first one?
A white flag.
What does that mean?
I need mercy. My team is all injured. Where was I? Slippery Dummy steals the show while Donnie's sheet flops like a fish.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. That's pretty accurate.
I Like Honey Bun School's Royal Shocker, a lesson in fantasy football.
There's clearly a theme for this season.
Yeah.
It's all about schooling.
Team Waller claims victory, leaving Riley Lustrious wondering what went wrong.
Actually, I was not wondering that.
You had a good game, too. That really is unfortunate for you. I think you're the only person that lost that has a positive grade. You had a C.
C is positive?
I mean, it's better than a D. Better than a D minus. It's better than a D. It's better than a D and C. So it could be worse.
A C is barely passing. You deserve to fail if you get a C.
Okay. Well, that's that. The last thing I want to note on this week, I usually don't like to do this, but we got more buys. There will be a London game, if I'm not mistaken.
For the Chiefs or a different?
No, different team.
Oh.
Thursday night game, of course, on Amazon. There's an 8:30 game. And then there is 2 Monday night games this week. So get your rosters accordingly set up. This is all I have. I hope this recorded since I'm across the room. This has been a B squared, but an R&B production. Always B squared. Let me change it back. Always B squared. B squared is away right now. Should be back next week, and then should be gone the following week.
B squared equals R1.
B squared equals R1. That is accurate. That is very accurate. B squared equals R1.
And people question why I have an A+ in math.
B squared equals R1. All right. Well, thank you for joining us at the desk. This video will be posted here shortly. Again, I hope that this recorded. I don't want to record it again. But if not, we'll see you soon in another recording. B squared.
Equals R. And I'll
edit it from this point here.